Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully you're all plowed out. You can get out of your driveways and your houses. And I know for me it was a little bit of a struggle the last couple of days with the snowblower, trying to help out as many people around the neighborhood as possible. We'll say that that was the hardest leg workout I've done in probably 12 years, but definitely worth it. The snow is just incredible here. High school guys keep at it. I know it's discouraging. You want to get out and play games. I know it's not going to happen here in the next couple weeks probably, but the weather is clearing up here in the next couple weeks. It should be up in the 50s and 60s. I wanted to do a quick demonstrational video with infielders and catchers on how to properly receive a ball when it's thrown to you, and as an infielder when it's hit to you on the ground. With if you're a middle infielder or third baseman, every time that you catch a ball, or when you can, you want your thumbs to the sky. The reason you want that is so that you can get around the sides of the ball, and you can use what I call like a wrist hinge, or like your wrists, like a door opening and closing. So you catch the outside part of the ball, and then you use your wrist hinge to bring that ball to your throwing hand for a good, clean, quick exchange so you can get rid of the ball. One of the keys too with that, one of the first things I talk about with infielders, especially I see those guys catching like this, or they're catching like a basket, is to just put their hands out like this. And this is more so fielding a ground ball. If you do this and you have your palms to the sky, if you just take your opposite arm and feel your forearm, it's really tense and it's really tight, which creates a lot of tension. So all you got to do is go from here to a 45-degree angle, and that releases all of that tension, and that loosens up your hands, it loosens up your wrist, and it makes for soft hands. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that expression, having soft hands as an infielder. That directly affects it, and having that 45-degree angle is really important. And if you notice the four fingers of the glove here, those are your ramp for the ball to go up into the palm to get your hand in there and get the ball out of the glove. Okay, we don't want the ball to go through here. Okay, we actually want it to funnel up the ramp of the four fingers of the glove. Okay, and the only way for you to do that is to be at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so really important for that. So that's for middle infielders. As far as catchers, this is it's kind of a difficult thing to get kids to understand. I had a high school kid in the other day and was talking to him about this, and what he was doing, he was catching a guy and he gave him a target, and it was a good target, but he never relaxed his hand. So the whole time he went from target, and then he stayed there, and then he tried to catch the ball, and like 3 out of every 4 balls were popping out of his glove. Okay, what you want to do is you want to give a target, and right when the pitcher's about to release the ball, you're going to relax your wrist to go catch the ball. A couple years ago, it was kind of crazy for me to see, but I can't remember if it was Japan or China, some team in the WBC Classic. Their catchers literally would take the glove, they would give a target, they'd hit the dirt with the back end of their glove, and then go catch the ball. So they target, dirt to go catch, and that relieves all that tension. It softens up your hand again, and it allows that ball to stick in the glove, and it allows catchers to frame pitches better and make it look smoother to umpires. So couple things to think about the next time you start to play catch, whether you're a catcher receiving pitches or whether you're just an infielder trying to turn a double play, or just playing catch, and then thinking about, if you're fielding those ground balls, fielding at 45-degree angle with your hands, and always having your thumbs to the sky when you're receiving throws and line drives or whatever, or trying to turn double plays. So couple things to think about for you infielders and catchers. I know when I learned it when I got to college, it kind of really opened my eyes. Even though I was a pitcher, I thought it was really special. Something so small can take your game to the next level. The best thing about that too, well, I shouldn't say the best, but obviously it's going to make you a better player. But if you're one of those kids that wants to get to the next level, as far as college, it's a really big eye-opener for college coaches when you know those little nuances of the game. because it makes you look smoother, it makes you look better, it makes you look polished. And college coaches like those guys that are polished already coming in. So think about those things. If you have any questions, everything can be accessed from my website. It's cavaianibaseball.com. I have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Obviously, Facebook and Twitter are the two main ones that I use. So any information I usually post on there first. My May lessons on Wednesday nights are starting to fill already. So if you want to get in May, please contact me. And I'm already taking lessons for the summer. June, July, and then halfway through August, I'm going to be doing lessons Tuesdays and Thursday mornings between 9 and noon. So if you want any of those spots, contact me now, as things are really getting heated. Since I've started in January, I've had 2 open lesson slots between 12 lessons per week since the first week of January. So there's only been 2 slots, 2 half-an-hour spots that haven't filled. So things fill really quick. So if you want to get in, hitting, pitching, catching, infield play, I do all of that. So I also have a couple other guys that help me as well, Cole Kraft and Luke Curtis. Luke played for the Timber Rattlers, and Cole Kraft played and coached at UW-Milwaukee and then played a couple years of pro baseball too. So got a great staff that's here to help you out. If you have any questions, please see my information on my website, and I will hopefully talk to you guys soon.